Well, the first thing, Richard, that I want to say is that we have been dealing with the COVID for almost a year. And we have seen this process without the false dilemma of whether we have to protect health vis-a-vis the economy. I think we have been able to see this with a true balance and see them as simultaneous actions so that we have protected life and we have protected the economy. We have been able to duplicate our ICU capacity. We have been able to expand exponentially our testing capacity. We have a 93% recovery rate of people that have been infected by the virus. And we have recovered basically pre-pandemic unemployment levels. And what we have decided since a long time ago is to have a plan for the vaccination program. I did not want to enter into the politics where you see some countries that have launched vaccination programs and they don't have the sustainability because they have not ensured the doses. So we have a plan. The plan is coherent, and we will start the plan on February the 20th. We will receive vaccines from COVAX and from the bilateral acquisitions that we have done with some of the pharmaceutical countries. So we will begin on the February the 20th, and the expectation is by the end of the year to have 35 million Colombians already vaccinated.
Critics say, of course, that this is just an excuse for not having got a decent rollout of the vaccine, not having purchased soon enough, and found yourself near the back of the queue.
Well, I think the critics sometimes just want to criticize, but what's interesting is that we announced to the Colombian people that we had bought the vaccines bilaterally from Pfizer 2 weeks after they had already had the certification by the FDA. And as of today, we have guaranteed that all the vaccines have been purchased. And we have bought not only 20 million doses for 10 million people through COVAX, but we have bought 10 million doses for 5 million people with Pfizer, 10 million doses for 5 million people with AstraZeneca, 10 million doses for 5 million people with Moderna, 9 million doses for 9 million people, 1 dose with Janssen. And we have bought 2.5 million vaccines for 1.2 million Colombians with the Chinese vaccine, which is Sinovac. And Sinovac is going to be sending us vaccines in February, the same with Pfizer. And obviously, we expect the same with COVAX because we have been selected as one of the 18 countries around the world that will receive the vaccines in the first round of COVAX. So we will begin, we'll make it fast. And what we expect is to have 35 million people vaccinated by the end of the year.
To those that worry about democracy in Colombia under yourself, you would say what?
Democracy has been strengthened, Richard. When we look even at the regional elections that we had last year, they have been the most peaceful elections ever on a regional scale in Colombia. And I'm going to be president until August 2022. And we have strengthened the participation of all groups formulating policies. And we are one of the oldest democracies in Latin America. And I am a defender myself of democracy. And as a true defender of democracy, that's why I have denounced the dictatorship of Nicolas Maduro before the international community. And I have denounced Nicolas Maduro before the International Criminal Court. So I'm a true believer in democracy. I'm a true defender of democracy. And I will always defend the democratic values that I have followed throughout my political life.